Heartbreak for Kentucky fans. What looked like another defensive masterclass against Ole Miss turned into disappointment at Kroger Field as the Wildcats lost both the game and their starting quarterback, Zach Calzada, to an untimely injury. Kentucky's struggles at home seem to be becoming a pattern. But here's the twist most people didn't notice. For the third consecutive meeting, UK's defense managed to slow down Ole Miss's usually explosive offense. Yet once again, their own offense failed to capitalize. Let's dive in. Ole Miss, ranked number 20, snatched a 30-23 win in Lexington on Saturday. Kentucky's defense did its part, holding the Rebels in check for most of the night, just as they did in last year's upset victory in Oxford. Unfortunately, this time the Kentucky offense was sluggish and lacked rhythm. The final quarter told the story. Twice, Kentucky marched inside the Ole Miss 30-yard line, only to be stopped dead on fourth down, each time turning hope into frustration. The second of these crucial moments saw backup Cutter Boley under center after Calzada exited with a shoulder injury. Boley's fourth down sack ended a promising drive, highlighting just how much the offense struggled without its starter. And this is what everyone's debating. With all 3 timeouts and more than 4 minutes left on the clock, Kentucky seemed poised for a final comeback. Instead, Ole Miss squandered those hopes, moving swiftly into the red zone and sealing the game with a 37-yard field goal just over a minute before the clock expired. Desperate for a miracle, Kentucky kicked a 39-yard field goal and attempted an onside kick with seconds remaining, but couldn't regain possession. Kentucky had started strong, grabbing a 10-0 lead in the first quarter after capitalizing on 2 short fields created by Bryant's back-to-back interceptions. But the offense stalled and managed only 133 yards through the first half. Ole Miss took advantage, scoring on all 3 second-quarter drives, and heading into halftime with a 17-13 lead. Here's where things get controversial. Kentucky's offense went missing at a critical moment. 2 consecutive 3-and-outs at the start of the second half could have spelled disaster. But the defense kept Ole Miss within striking distance. Kentucky managed to tie the score at 20 midway through the third quarter, its best offensive drive all game, only for Ole Miss to respond immediately with a methodical 8-play, 75-yard drive, capped off by a 23-yard pass to tight end Trace Buckler, and a 7-yard touchdown run by quarterback Austin Simmons. Was Kentucky's defense simply exhausted? Or did the offense's inconsistency put too much pressure on the other side of the ball? Let's talk standout performances. If not for Bryant, this game might have been out of reach before halftime. His 2 early interceptions gave Kentucky golden opportunities, which they converted into a touchdown and then a field goal for a fast 10-0 start. Bryant's stat lines sparkled. 2 interceptions, 10 tackles, and a key tackle for loss. Should Bryant get more praise for keeping UK in the game? Add your thoughts in the comments. Some stats might sting. Kentucky has now lost 9 straight home games against teams from the Power 4 conferences. Going back to 2021, the Wildcats have dropped 12 of their past 14 home games in SEC play. Does this point to something deeper within the football program that needs urgent attention? Or are these just growing pains in a tough conference? So what do you think? Was the offense or the coaching more to blame for this loss? Would Kentucky have won if Calzada hadn't gotten hurt? Share your take below and unpack the controversy. It's one game, but it could say a lot about where UK football is headed next.